everyone, welcome back to Puah-Midwife. It's been a while since I last vlogged due to various issues, especially to do with the pandemic. But I'm happy to be back. How are you all doing? Congratulations to women out there who are expecting, whether it was planned or unplanned. Great, it's great news. It's exciting news to have a baby. But fret not, Puah-Midwife is here to support you every step of the way. So I've got you covered. And in this video, I'm just going to be covering base with things to do to ensure your safety and that of your family during this pandemic, and maintaining a healthy diet in pregnancy. A lot of you now are well aware of signs and symptoms of COVID-19 and things to do to ensure your safety. We now have kids back in school, so a lot of women are actually worried about ensuring the safety for them and for their baby. Hand hygiene is key. Maintaining your hand hygiene, teaching your kids on maintaining their hand hygiene. If they're not able to wash their hands straight away, using a hand sanitizer is also advisable. So you might want to have this in your backpack and in your car wherever possible. Knowing what signs and symptoms to expect. If your kids are exhibiting any of these symptoms, or you yourself, knowing when to seek help. So seeking help there and then, contacting your healthcare provider, your GP, your midwife, is also advisable. The sooner you do that, then there's a better chance of being treated if those symptoms are to do with COVID-19. Different healthcare facilities have different protocols and policies in place, but in most healthcare facilities, all women are swabbed for COVID-19, and there are policies and protocols in place to ensure the safety for mothers and babies. So different facilities will have different policies and protocols. Now, birthing partners are being allowed back in the maternity units, and they have to abide by the policies in place. So most women have been so anxious to keep their antenatal appointments, but you cannot miss your antenatal appointments, because this has led to a rise in cases of undiagnosed problems in both mothers and babies in the antenatal period. So it's important that you keep your appointments. If you cannot physically attend your appointment, you can have video consultations, you can have phone consultations. So this is important that you keep in touch with your GP, your midwife, and your healthcare providers in general. It's also important that you're aware of your mental well-being. Know what the signs and symptoms of antenatal depressions are, especially in this period that we find ourselves in. I know that most women have the support, they normally have the support of their extended family and friends when they're pregnant, but now you don't have that. So know the things that you can do to help yourself during this phase. For example, going for walks. You know, if you live next to a park or garden center, going out, change of environment could actually help you. So know what to expect. If you think you're exhibiting most symptoms of antenatal depression, seeking help when you can is also important. Rather than going out to the shopping malls or going out to the shopping centers, it might be best for you to do online shopping to limit your exposure to crowded areas, thereby avoiding being exposed to the virus. So I hope this has helped in, easing your mind about being pregnant during this pandemic. Now we're going to talk about maintaining a healthy diet in pregnancy. A balanced diet is key. It's important that you maintain a balanced diet while pregnant. I mean, having a diet enriched with fruits and vegetables, carbohydrates, protein, fats, dairy products within limits. Eating within limits is the most important thing you can take out of this video. There are certain foods that you have to avoid whilst pregnant, and I'm going to be talking about some of those foods. Certain types of cheese that you have to avoid whilst pregnant: mold cheese, blue cheese, unpasteurized milk from goats, cow, sheep. You're advised not to have this because these have listeriosis that could cause miscarriages, stillbirths, and problems for the baby. So you're advised not to have these types of cheese. Also, most of this cheese have white coating and they're very moist, which actually gives more room for bacteria to grow. Advised not to have these while pregnant. Another thing that you're advised not to have is uncooked meat, undercooked meat. Sometimes actually liver in general and pate. Liver in general, because liver has a lot of vitamin A in it, And vitamin A isn't good for the baby, so you're advised to avoid liver. Any type of pate, undercooked meat, uncooked meat have been known to cause toxoplasmosis. Plasmosis can lead to infection, which in turn can cause miscarriages as well. So it's important that you avoid eating undercooked or uncooked meat. And also, some game meat have been known to have stead in them. So you know, I don't know if you've heard about stead poisoning. So it's important that you're aware of what kind of meats that you're eating. Another thing that you have to avoid is eggs. Not eggs in general, certain types of eggs. So raw eggs, partially cooked eggs of a kind can actually cause salmonella. So it's important that if you're going to eat eggs, make sure your eggs are properly cooked. Know what kind of eggs that you're buying and what kind of eggs that you're eating. Another thing for you to avoid is some types of fish. For example, tuna. Tuna has been known to have a lot of mercury in them, which can be harmful in pregnancy. It can be harmful for the unborn baby. Shellfish also has some harmful bacteria which actually leads to food poisoning. So you have to ensure that you're aware of the type of fish that you're eating. Another thing that has caused a lot of controversy in pregnancy is the consumption of alcohol. I mean, there's been various things written out in the press about consuming alcohol whilst pregnant. So basically, there's just a general rule of thumb that you avoid drinking alcohol while pregnant, because it's been known to cause a lot of issues for the baby when the baby's born. So it's a general advice that you just avoid consumption of alcohol while pregnant. Apart from all these foods that I've mentioned, you can eat whatever you want within limits. So yes, so exercise, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, exercise. If you have a history of diabetes, cutting down on your sugar intake, watching out for what you're eating. You might also have to regularly check your blood sugar and adjust your diet when the need arises. So yes, so I hope I've been able to help you with regards to this. In my next vlog, I hope to see you back. Take care, be safe, and see you soon. Bye.